So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to our YouTube page. It's Eric and John and Eric here.
Juan y Eric y Juan.
And for some reason, Eric's gonna translate a lot of the stuff I say in Spanish.
Sí.
Well, in this video, we're gonna do a nice unboxing of the 3DR because Eric got a new one. In the last video, I know we said we're gonna do a little short clip of flight footage that was from the GoPro, but unfortunately, things didn't work out too well, and Eric will tell you why.
El video no fue bueno. Se movía mucho la cámara, so el video no sirvió para nada. So en este video vamos a sacar el nuevo 3DR solo de la caja y enseñarle cómo se ve sacado de la caja.
Well, what he said, put it short, the memory card on the GoPro didn't work that was attached to the 3DR, and it had corrupt footage. So after we do this unboxing of the new 3DR, we're gonna fly it and show you some footage.
Vamos a sacar el 3DR solo de la caja. Después de eso, le vamos a enseñar cómo hacer el primer update para que puedas volar sacado de la caja. Y videos después de eso, le vamos a enseñar vuelo. So gracias por ver nuestro video. Denos un thumbs up y un share, por favor. Y así muchos más gente nos puede ver los videos. Si le gusta verlo en español, díganos en los comments más abajo y los restos de los videos los podemos hacer en español y japonés.
And by Japonés, he means Filipino. So, so yeah, if you like this video that you're about to see, please give us a thumbs up. If not, try to refrain yourself from giving us that thumbs down. And if you want to share this video with anybody, please do so. Any comments, anything you guys want to tell us again, please keep doing that. It's all great feedback. All right?
Síganos en Instagram, The Johntastic y Dexter Smexters. Que tengan un buen día y buenas noches, muchachos y muchachas.
Also, to add to that, if you guys have an Instagram and you want to follow us, mine is at The Johntastic and he is at Dexter Smexters. I don't know what the last part he said in Spanish, but rewind it.
And this is an unboxing video, I guess. Secondary unboxing since I already unboxed it once. Just in case they added something different.
It's upside down. Eric.
Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so 3DR Solo. Again, doesn't come with the GoPro or gimbal. Still really nothing new from 3DR as far as the gimbal. They're still saying end of July. The end of July is next week, so I'm thinking more like mid-August because they're barely doing the shake test on it. Or testing for it. So basically when you get it, you're just gonna get it a box within a box within a box if you get it shipped to you. Slide it out with a handy carrying case. And then, John, you wanna do the honors on it?
Alright, so it looks like there's going to be a little button clip right at this handle over here. Just got to just try your hardest to pull that out. You don't sit. Just kidding. So you just pull it out. There's a Velcro on here. After you undo that, you know, you throw the thong that way.
Hang on, it's gonna be upside down.
It's apparently going to be upside down.
Make sure you have the thicker part of the box on the bottom.
So yeah, there's a bigger part right at the bottom right here. The smaller part's right up top. If the smaller part's on top, that means it's right side up.
You're
it's
okay
time to
to
open
go.
it. You take it right off.
Shiny plastic.
Ooh, and it's still got the cover film on there. Eric, since you've already opened this up before, you can tell them what's inside.
So you basically get the 3DR battery, the solo battery. As soon as you open it up, you want to start charging it if you plan on flying that day. We don't plan on flying today. We just decided to do a quick unboxing for you guys. Under that, of course, you get your brand new shiny Solo. You get your GoPro frame mount on there as well. GoPro phone. And then right under that, there's some foam cover. That's pretty shitty shipping, but alright. You get your Solo remote with the iOS gimbal. I want to make sure it's not a refurb model. Everything's looking pretty good. Foam piece that holds it together. First box on the right, actually on the left, tells you to start here. This has the setup guide, propellers, and control charger. It just has some tear tape on it. So basically you get your Solo startup guide. Pretty much just gives you the basic rundown on how to start it, how to start the remote. And French. And then
make sure you guys read all that stuff because the instructions are important.
You get 3 black props, 3 silver props. They all spin in different angles. You have your remote charger there. One thing I don't like 3DR is why do we have to use a proprietary charger? Why can't we just use micro USB? Something that everybody else uses. I would have loved to be able to use that way. Next box into it is just going to be a little envelope. Comes with your 3DR stickers, your reference stickers. That way you know which way you're flying. I don't really like to use them, but people put them on the back of the Solo. That way they know when it's flying away from them. And then you just have your safety information so you don't sue them in case anything goes wrong. And then just, what is this?
Compliance information.
Just the compliance information in case FCC government tries to do something to you. Then here you have your battery charger. Battery charger I really like actually because it does stop charging your battery as soon as it's fully charged. So you don't risk overcharging it. Of course, it's always advised to keep an eye on it. You don't want something to be damaged on the battery and before you know it, it's twice the size and catching your room on fire. One thing we are going to do today is we're going to show you how to do the first setup, or the first flight setup. I don't know if this is like a second run one, but for some reason the legs feel looser on this than on my previous one. But it might just be my brain. So just lock the battery in, make sure it's locked in. Props are off because like I said, we're not flying it. We're just going to do the first flight update on this one. That way we're ready to rock. If I remember this properly, hold down on the battery. Get your indicator lights on the Solo. You have all this plastic clear film.
And it looks like, check your LEDs.
Yeah, that's what we had an issue with last time on the bottom LEDs. One of them wasn't glowing the same as the other, which not a big thing, but it was enough to bug me. $1,000 drone, you kind of want it to be perfect. Once we do that, we turn on the Solo first, and then from there, hold the power button until the full bar lines up, and then you just let it charge up, turn on. Take out your iOS device or Android device, whatever your choice. I'm using the iPhone 5S. Open up your 3DR app. You're going to go to the top left on this menu button, go to settings. And to your Wi-Fi settings, you select the Solo. You should only find one Solo. Password is Solo Link, all lowers cap. Alright, got the Solo Link set up. Go back to the 3DR app. Again, go into that 3 menu under settings. It'll show you the number. You're probably not able to see it, but it'll show you your Solo. Mine's the 3534. So software update available. It's going to check both the remote and your Solo is going to say. Actually, mine is up to date, which is incorrect because it's showing 0.6.12. Alright, so we're back. I reinstalled the Solo app, and now it is asking for an update. So it says, please connect to Solo Wi-Fi. So again, go back to that Wi-Fi settings. and then it'll come up as your solo link dash and then a couple letters and numbers. Every solo has its own identification. Like I said, password is solo link. Once you do that, go back onto the software. Waiting for solo, your version .06.12, new version 1.0.5. And then once you do that, downloading is going to begin to your iOS device. Depending on your interweb speeds, it might be very sluggish, it might be very fast. We're just going to go ahead and cut this part of the segment, that way you're not watching us read in Filipinos.